Hello folks and welcome to a quick battle. I am Luke III. You may have seen my friend Nemesis3561 UK playing this. This is War Thunder. I've got my first level 2 plane unlocked here, which will start, a Hurricane Mark 2B. I'm only British fighters for now. I've been leveling up a few games. This is a free-to-play sort of MMO arcade shooter, although you can do realistic battle modes. Basically, I'm using the mouse controls as well. And on this, as you can see, our objectives: destroy attacking ground units, bomb the target, and destroy the enemy aircraft. I end up losing a lot in the matches I play, although this morning I've had quite a few good wins. And basically this is it. I mean, you can do different sort of inside views. I like playing with the third person view, and I'm going to go for this P400. Already got fighting going on. Got a shot on him. He has some wicked air clearance. Whoa. The Hurricane 2B is a lot less manoeuvrable. Must be some bombers up there or somebody who's got some premium aircraft. Yeah, it's a lot less manoeuvrable than the was it the Mark 1A that I've also got unlocked. Oh god, yeah, there's a B-25 for example. Right, that is too high for me to get to right now. You basically play, you level up, you unlock other aircraft, you can purchase premium aircraft, and you have sort of fighters, fighter bombers, regular bombers, and there are tanks as well. Right, we're going to go for this P-38G, or the Spitfire, whichever comes my way. And I missed both. Reload. In air, your machine guns and bombs can reload. So instead of just having one bomb payload, you know, like in real life, IRL, you come on. Ooh, that was close. Right, that's not a good idea. Those are a little bit more my. Oh nope, I require types of shells. Those could be more my style of target. Yep, some armoured cars. And I have been zeroed. Oh! What have we got? See, now this is it. People could be like, oh, well, you can get out, But you. Seems to be that half the time I'm playing there's never anybody around to sort of help as a team. So I'm going it alone. And I'm dead. Boom. Which is the nature of the beast with these kind of games. Unfortunately, you can't quite see who these team people are talking to. They're kicking and screaming about something. Alright, let's go. I'm going for that B25 now, something a little bit safer. And yeah, the detailed game is very nicely detailed for a free-to-play game. You can pay to win, like many. Nothing wrong with that. I'm enjoying sort of playing... that's going down. Good work, chaps. Good work. And yeah, I'm enjoying it just as a free game. Now, there are premium aircraft. Some of these people, I think, are flying these. You do come across a lot of them. My problem is these planes aren't that good. When you get them, you've got to get researchy bits on them. You know, better radiators. That one's down. Better radiators, you know, cooling methods, better engines, better guns. So the Spitfire I'm in now is actually a level 1 plane, as was the first level Hurricane. And I may be able to switch to them in this round, I don't know. Ooh, that was a little close. Apparently one of our teams, he was shot down by our own teammates. What amounts to someone's been stealing his kills. You get a lot of that. You can't shoot me down to the ram with me. You can have mid-air collisions and there is friendly fire. So if you can see this jabble of whatever the hell I'm looking at here, how am I supposed to know what I'm aiming at half the time? I don't know if that was me they're talking about specifically there. The game does pay you to be patient instead of just laying a burst. I mean, in real life, once you were out of ammunition, that was pretty much it. Whoop. Sorry, concentrating. Well, I only lost one of the planes I think I had. Not too bad. Your crews only get EXP for being played with, however. And you can have a total of 5 actual crews for free. I see the Spitfire Mark 1 got the engine. I'm researching a Wellington Mark 1C bomber just because it's got a bigger payload than the 2 bombers I currently have. And the Hurricane almost got the radiator with it. They're basically, each plane has one of these to get better bits. Yeah, here we go. So I can take all these off basically, and you just have the bog standard bits, and it makes the plane, you know, pretty bog standard. But then of course, if you have all these, you get lower drag coefficient and all that lot. Not pretending to understand fully what it means. I understand I think like a lot of people, I understand the basics of flight, but you ask me to design a plane and I'll draw you something that's already been drawn. Like there, 100 octane fuel, 106.9 brake horsepower to the engine, giving you nearly, what, 8 miles per hour more speed? 9 miles? Well, was it? Kilometre is 1.8 miles, I think, so do with that what you will. Or is it 0.8 miles? 0.8 miles. Yeah, that's it. So, it's about an extra 7 miles an hour. However, I will do purchase. I'll get onto currency in a second. Now, I've earned 145 extra EXP. What it'll do is, well, we'll do rings repair. It'll chuck all that basically onto the EXP bar, so you've already got the progress going. So you've got research points, not really usable in the normal game because that's just really to accelerate getting the planes as well. It wants those. These golden eagles. That requires cash. Physical cash. Not happening. Silver lions. They're what I can actually spend. That's in-game currency. I mean, look at the model details. I can zoom in, and I mean, I'm on medium settings with, like, medium shadow levels and everything. And I mean, just look at the lining. This is done by people who either can really appreciate, like, accuracy, or it's done by people who have a mandate that they want to do this as accurate as possible. So that I've got some obsessive compulsives or some compulsive obsessives with them. That's what I'm trying to say. Right. So there's what I've got. I'm going to drop out the Hurricane though. No, I'm going to leave it in. Let me zoom out a bit. Swordfish, Mark 1. Very, very slow. That window's kind of handy, but also gets in the way. Spitfire Mark 1A. I actually built a model kit of this. If you're into your plastic model kits, that's a very nice kit to build. Especially because I'm only beginner to medium. And it's very, very nice to build. Beaufort Mark 8. Reasonable bomber, but not as good as the Blenheim. The reason why I like the Blenheim is you've got a forward mounted machine gun. As you can see here, we've got 77mm Browning, we have a turret mounted 77mm Browning, and another turret mounted 7mm Browning. Which means we've got a dual turret and a front mounted. Although that's on a turret. I think, is that one directly in the back of the wing? You know, I don't remember. But you can fire forward and backwards, and I've been using that as a very large, cumbersome fighter bomber to some good success. Right, we'll jump into another battle. Like I say, my friend Nemesis3561UK and my other friend, Mr. Insane, both play this. And I believe I have another friend who plays this via the Steam. I downloaded the separate one, and then basically I've bought the Steam one. Well, I haven't bought, I've installed the Steam one. Right. I'm going to use the Swordfish because I want to level that up. Basically, the 4 planes to the right of the Blenheim require materials, you know, researching, EXP and all that jazz. Yeah, so they play it. I did do some recordings the other day. The problem with that is my microphone. We were on Skype talking away, and the settings I have... I'm on the gunner's view now, by the way. As you can see, he's moving the gun and looking about. Oh, I never realised that. The mouse actually controls acceleration. And there's the cockpit view of the Swordfish. Pilot's view. So, no offence, but you can imagine the guys who used Swordfishes against the Bismarck. This is what they were looking at, basically. very obstructed and cumbersome view, if you ask me. But yep, anyway, as I was saying, playing it the other day, we did do some. My audio was atrocious. Hopefully this will be alright. Right, I am not going to use this to attack planes unless I absolutely have to. I am going for those ground targets. I've already passed some. I'll go for these ones back here. There we are. See that? So I can kind of drop a bomb, drop a bomb, drop a bomb, drop a bomb, and now I'm bugging out. Because I have 4 bombs on this. There we go. Did something useful. There's the next one. Right, I'll have to do this with guns. Artillery emplacement. And destroyed. No, some of them are. Now, I'm not fully paying attention to the radar. I should be. Basically, if anything decides it's coming after me, I am snookered. Oops, and I'm out of machine gun ammo. So what I shall do is get a little bit of altitude again. Have a look. There it is. Right, I'm also pressing my acceleration button. Whoops! Haha! Caught my own explosion. Right, well, we'll switch to the Beaufort. I was too close to the ground.
The enemy is attacking our base. We must reinforce this defenses.
Right, I cannot do any of that this time round. The Beaufort does not, as I say, have a forward-mounted gun. There's a Blenheim bomber over there. And obviously, I can't fire here. You can see the crosshairs a different colour. That's my blind spot. Can't fire there. Can there. And I can only fire about there. This is bombing view. I'm still getting used to this, but you can see the little white bit in the middle. Optimally, that's my aimer. So, for example, coming over them. So if I drop a bomb there, and then let them kind of drop there, I'm probably going to miss on that one. With only 4 bombs, you are definitely better off carpet bombing bases, airfields and static areas. Since I don't have any bombs though, see, I could have dropped one right there. If I'd have dropped it, yeah, you can't see, I just pointed at my screen. If I'd have pointed that as soon as I could have done. No, see, I'm too high up. However, I'm going to do a bombing run on the enemy base. Let's see if I'm left alone long enough.
A little more effort, and victory will be ours.
I'm almost there, in fact. Zoomed in just to give myself a little bit of bombs away. Getting some flak, pulling up. They'll take, there we go. Bit of damage. Only got one hit, 2 hits, 3 hits. That's not bad for me. 4 hits. I got 4 hits. We're losing. As you can see, there's the versus bar in the top left and right. Right, I'm using this to have a scope around. Bombs are almost ready. Let's get some speed on. I'm going to do a bit of a high G maneuver. It's not a good idea, but throttle back. Leveling out. Just dropping all 4 straight away. Throttle back on.
Enemy aviators are attacking our base. We must stop them. The enemy has taken the initiative.
Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. 1 bomb hit. 2 bombs hit. As you can see, I get a bit of extra experience and silver lions. Right. I'm in trouble now.
Our base is under attack. We must repel the attackers.
I'll just drop my bomb load and see where it goes. We're not going to win this one. You can get experience for each crew. I'll quickly show that once we've won or lost, which we... Oh god. You know, this is neck and neck. All they need to do is take out one of the cars. One of the vehicles. That's all they need to take out. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for a suicide run. See, look, I've only done that little damage.
The enemy is attacking our base. We must reinforce its defenses.
Right, we'll quickly switch to the Hurricane. And we've probably lost. Someone just needs to
The enemy.
shoot one of these cars. Oh god, look at that.
Victory is ours.
Oh, I salute that person who suicided themselves into that vehicle. They got us the win. That's a bit more experience for me, although I didn't do too much that round, I have to admit. As you can see, I've earned 3,472 lions. You get little cards for doing whatever you get if you do so much of victory in that lot. They've both earned some research. Radiator's nearly complete. The Wellington's nearly getting halfway there. You can see how many you've downed, how many you've assisted. Oh, I see. We've got regular human and plane. Yeah, I never really paid attention. And then computer-controlled planes and targets, assists, deaths. Right. I shall purchase the fuselage. Cleaning a radiator cooling system makes my engine coolant efficient. Or installing a torpedo. So that seems kind of like a waste on a Beaufort, a torpedo. 5% cooling time. Yeah, arcade afterburning. That's where you see me accelerating and it goes red in the top left. That's to give you a bit more speed boost. 47.6 horsepower. Turn time. Well, it's I'll get the ammunition because you can buy different types of ammunition basically. Now here we have a difference. Because I've earned so much experience using the swordfish for the stuff I've done, when it's in green it means you're near enough to get a full research level done. So really I am going to go for anything to give the damn thing a bit of speed rather than a torpedo. And there we are. Crew. So I have 5 planes. Each one of these planes represents a full crew for aerial and ground jobs. So you click on your plane, I think you can just hover over it. You click on crew and then boom. Shows you what the label to fly. Label, able to fly. For this crew it's a Fury Mark 1 and a Blenheim Mark 4. Every time you change them to a different plane they have to be retrained, which costs you Silver Lions. You get crew experience points. I haven't flown with the Blenheim as you can see for a little, like this round, so they currently don't have any, but of course you can uprate them. Now, your pilot, the same pilot all the time, so if you're in a fighter, they don't have gunner skills, you don't get accuracy or anything because you're the fighter. You know, you are the gunner. However, if you have a bomber, such as the Blenheim, which actually has 2 gunners, you will be given those 2 gunners for the crew. However, as it says here, number of experienced gunners. If the aircraft has more gunners than the number of currently owned experienced gunners, the crew does not perform at maximum level. Meaning, if I had that at level 1, which it was this morning, I had 2 gunners in the Blenheim. Well, we were operating with a deficiency, so you have to buy more gunners to match the total amount of the plane for experienced, in air quotes, gunners, for them to operate properly. And of course, if you only have 1 experienced gunner, you get all these other upgrades, and you get minus negatives put onto them until you get the more, other experienced gunners. As you can see, I've got 13 points here. So now it costs me 10 points to do a level up. So of course, this is one way that they stop people from. Yeah, see, there you go. Get a -1, so it stays at 2. Well, it stays at 1 basically, even though it's at 2. So it's a way of slowing you down as well. Repair crew. Repair crews I've only used once. I didn't even know you could do. If you get damaged enough but can land back at your base, we'll do another fight. You can land back at your base, you actually get repaired in the fight. Well, it took me 30 seconds to respawn, basically, which is fair enough. You know, the problem is these matches, you're looking at either 5 to 10 minutes a fight. Basically, you go until you're out of planes, and then, you know, we're on the same map again, I think. Basically these 4 need using, so I'm going to use the Beaufort first. Mediterranean island, light vehicles, yeah. So you basically, 30 seconds is a long time. Especially... Oh no, we're on a similar map. What we got there? SM-79 Spavian. The thing with this game as well is you're not limited to set countries. You can have a team made up of English, American, Russian, German, and Asian, Japanese planes and tanks. So far, England doesn't have tanks. Speaking of, I believe there's some of our AI or some of our actual tanks, I'm not sure. Because depending on what you do, you actually can choose the map where there's actual player-controlled tanks. Right, I'm just going to drop all 4 of them now and see what happens. There's them. Where's this artillery battery? Anyone else see the pointers on the map? I do not see that artillery battery at all. Ah, there was one. Alright. And there was another that's gone. And down. This is why you need proper escort. You piss around too much on the guns, doing a bombing run, you're shot down. Hopefully, I didn't even get a kill though. That's vexing. I do prefer to stick to my fighters and what little I have, the swordfish. Actually, I don't mind playing as the swordfish though, she's very slow. Literally are a target. Now pop some smoke. Yes, that was something I only just found out, well, when I started playing it. One of the other players was like, you can do that? Taking offence to me. Where is this artillery position? It must be on a building. Oh, it's right there. Oh, let's get out of there. Right, I'm going to reload my guns. It's kind of very much just like real life, I suppose. If you fly by too fast, you will not see the position. So you need, either like in real life, you would have people radioing and spotting for you. There's someone moving. A.k.a. unit. Someone's got me. I wonder if it was an A unit though. That's more like anti-air fire. Whoa! Nope, that's a plane. Got 2 on my backside. I'm losing control. Nope, too late. If you're lucky, you can drop your gear and somehow control yourself. I should have extended flaps. No, that might not have worked. Well, the thing is, in real life, you can put the flaps generally above or below the profile of the wing. Am I thinking right? So you can actually raise and lower them fully. If you notice here, you can't see my tracers. That's because I'm using stealth ammo. It's a little more nasty, and I think my own teammates were just shooting me then. Thanks, guys. Piercing incendiary rounds. Although it tends to, people don't get shaken off easily if you're trying to cover somebody else. Collided. Into the swordfish.
Victory is ours.
And we won anyway. Let's have a quick look here. 10. Eh. The Hurricane's still got a part, so that's all good. Yeah, so you never got the swordfish out enough in time, so... Yes, purchase the radiator and then get the fuselage, which is near enough researched. So I've been Loopney Third, thank you very much for joining me. Hit me up sometime on Steam. I should be playing this for a while, it's kind of consuming my life right now. See you in the skies. Or on the muddy trenches and battlefields in the tank. See you later, folks.